Welcome to Mad Investor. So as you know, I've covered the launch pool of the mines of Dalarnia, which is DAR. So you are able to stake your BNB and BUSD to farm that DAR. And it's still going on, so I want to give you a bit of an update what is exactly happening and how much money you can actually make from it and what's the current pool. So the few things we'll cover numbers. If you still want to participate, you still can. It lasts for actually 30 days, so it's a really long time. So you go to those squares and you go to launchpads. And within the launchpad, there is a launch pool of current one farming DAR, where you can stake your BNB or BUSD. And I showed you in the previous video how to do it. You just press stake now and then stake your BNB or BUSD. The main differences which I want to cover today is the why there is a big difference. At first, because there is more money in the BNB pool versus the BUSD pool. So if you look at the DAR research report and actually the detailed rules of the of that launch pool, you will see that there is and 80% in the BNB pool and 20% in the BUSD. So that means that obviously you will get more DAR from the BNB versus the BUSD. But what is actual funds inside? And we can see that a lot of people have participated in that launch pool. So I can see currently there is 10,260,141 BNB. So when you look at the current price of the BNB, which is I think over $500 when I record this video, so it's 531. So when you see how much money is actually staked in farming, that's a lot. Because look, it's 10 million. So actually we'll open the calculator and we'll put 10,260,141 times 530. That's $4,437,000,000 inside that pool. Plus we have a BUSD, but BUSD it's much smaller because it's only 1.7 billion. But when you add the 1.7 billion, and we need to add those zeros. I added correctly? Yes, I added. That's over $7 billion in that project currently involved. And that's a lot of money, looking that there is not that much DAR getting, it's not that much DAR available. Because as you can see, it is only 24 million DAR, which is a 3% of the supply. So obviously don't accept it to that you'll become millionaire. It's good if you just hold BUSD or BNB to have that extra tokens. But what is good is that at the 4th of the of this month, which is November, they will list that token. So what I want to just make sure, obviously I'm not the finance advisor, so just make sure you always make your own decisions. But what I see from the previous launch pools and launch pads is that most of the time there is a pump and dump. So there is a moment of occasion to actually use that money, and at 8 a.m. UTC, they will open the trading pairs at DAR BTC, DAR BNB, BUSD, and USDT. So that means that 8 a.m. UTC, people who are currently farming will be able to sell, and obviously if you don't farm, you'll be able to buy and sell as well. So we'll see probably a big pump at that time, and then there might be a dump. So I'm just making sure, a bit of a word of caution, as I saw that previously, that sometimes there is a pump and dump. So this is something to look into. I'll definitely cover 8 a.m. so we'll see exactly how does it work. I always make a video right like 10 seconds, 20 seconds before to actually show you how does the selling and listing process look like and how the price fluctuates, to actually show you how this project works. Because I think it's great that Binance does it, because looking that, that Mines of Dalarnia, it's a project based on the gaming. And obviously you can participate in the project without playing the game, so don't worry. But what happens is that in the future, because next year they're actually planning to launch that game. So some of you actually mentioned that after a few announcements you'll be looking into more of a project, and I think that's great because, you know, Binance is doing something kind of different. Last time it was Lazio token, before it was Beta, now it is Mines of Dalarnia. So as you can see, that's a lot of money involved in, and because of it, you know, for someone who actually maybe hold BUSD, because maybe what I do, instead of holding money in USDT, I hold some of the money in BUSD because I see it's the same value, but I can actually at first get some extra rewards by just farming it, and the same, I hold BNB for the long term, so it's good to put some money in, as you might get some, you know, extra reward of DAR, which is Mines of Dalarnia token. So let me know what you think about it, and you know, 4th of November, write it on your calendar, 8 a.m. I'll probably, a few minutes after, I'll post a video with how it exactly went through the listing. If you have missed it, or maybe you're working during that time, don't worry, I'll cover it in the video so you can actually watch it after. This is it from me, from the quick update. You can also see all the details on when you go to that Launchpad, and you have the, you know, their website, the white paper. Within the white paper, I see it's the updated one on the 2nd September, so it's pretty new one, so you can actually see how it will work. In my previous video, I also covered how the game look like and how the gameplay works, so you can also see. And remember, at the 4th of November, you'll be able to just go to exchange and just search for the pair, which will be DAR/USDT. Obviously, at this moment it is not, sorry, that was BTC. At this moment it's not visible. Why? Because it is not here, but it also pops up notification into the Mines of Dalarnia Binance Launchpool. So in a few days it will be, and I'll show you exactly how to buy it and sell it. So don't worry, we'll get there. This is it from me. I hope you enjoyed that video. If yes, just, you know, leave a like and subscribe like always. Thanks that you're up to date with what's going on. And if you have some topics which you think that you know, it's worth me looking into or make a research for you, let me know in the comments. I always want to know what you guys thinking about the content which is coming, as new content it's coming lately. And also, we're making some cool promotions on our Madware store, which is the clothing brand madware.net, so you can check some of the more details. There are a few more designs coming in there, so check it out. Thanks a lot, and well, take care, see you in the next video.